next topic I have on the dock. So the idea, like you got your Steve Jobses and Elon Musk's and all of these types of people who are driving, big initiatives. I mean, just huge. Like I can't even wrap my brain around it. But the idea of when, like you and me, even on a much smaller scale, can you grow a business by being nice? And can you do it without being an asshole? And there was I forget where I saw it. I watched so many podcasts, I listened to so many podcasts, but there, like when you talk about, like, Steve Jobs is an asshole. Let's talk about
Right.
Elon Musk.
I think part of him thought he should be in a way, but go ahead.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the more I mean, I've read his biography, and he regretted it right before he
I
died.
know I mean, if you read his his dying words, a lot of his words stick to are stuck in my head, but he did regret it. Yeah, but anyway,
But
go ahead.
there's a difference. Like, you could be an asshole,
Right.
but are you being that way because you have a big vision and whatever's being brought to you is not good enough, or are you just being an asshole?
Right.
So you're an asshole both ways, but you know, one comes from, I'm trying to do something amazing here, all right, and you're either with me or you're not, and then the other one is you just like you just you're just not a nice person.
Right.
Um,
Well,
yeah,
you and I mean, we're business development guys, we're sales guys. It's in our nature to want people to like us
true.
because if they like you, then the trust begins, then the relationship begins, and everyone knows that's not an easy task too, to be nice or want to be liked by everybody, to try to get in front of people. There's always a way to communicate, and it doesn't always have to um be by being an asshole. I mean, that's a fact. But I do believe that that certain circumstances warrant a firm but fair response or attitude, and that is not you or me being an asshole. It's typically setting firm expectations so that we don't get burned in the future, and it's a respect thing too.
It is.
So yeah, so it's tough because you and I, again, we want to be liked. We want to come across as being the nice guy, but the fact is if you're just circumventing certain issues to be nice, you're not being fair to yourself or your prospect or customer. You're just
Absolutely.
not firm but fair. I'm a
Firm but fair.
I respect people that are firm and straight with me. That's why I love IT guys, man. They're logical. They don't
Literal.
they're literal. They've got tough skin. They take orders. They just want to they want to understand what they need to do next.
Not just
And
IT. It's actually, I think you're talking about
yeah,
software developers.
software developers,
Yeah.
yeah, developers, yeah, yeah. But again, what's my point? You can be somebody. You have to understand your situation throughout the day, multiple times in a day, how to react to the person on the other side.
Yeah.
And if you react properly, and you never have to be an asshole, but if you react properly, nice, firm but fair, tough, get done. If you know who you're talking to, then you're going to move things forward, and everybody's going to be happy.
Yeah.
That's a lot, that's a lot of information there. But it's funny because you and I wear so many different hats internally every day, but you got to know who your audience is and how to talk to them.
Tommy,